All right, what is going on, everyone? It's Zach, the Purdue fan here, and we're about 10 minutes away from kickoff between Purdue and Notre Dame. I don't have anyone in here yet, but I'm sure we'll get some people soon. Stillfield. Let's go! All right, we're getting closer to kickoff here. All right, showing highlights from other games. Oh, a throwback? Oh, wow. And then another touchdown for Oklahoma. Fourth quarter, 16-9. Oklahoma in the lead. Oh, wow. Flyover at the game. All right, we got 3 people in here. Nobody in the comments section. Should be kicking off here in about 5 minutes. I'm so excited.
Championship level football. It's time now. You had your warm-up games. That's over. Let's now show up everybody who this football.
Hey, we got somebody in the comments section. Wisconsin sports fan is here. Good luck to your Badgers this afternoon. I can't think of who they're playing. Sorry about that. But Notre Dame on my end, about to take the field. And here come the Irish. Thank you, Wisconsin sports fan. I appreciate it. Again, good luck to your Badgers this week. I don't know who you're playing. Let me. You're on bye week this week. Okay. Oh, you're on bye week, preparing for Notre Dame. And here come the Boilermakers. Woo! Let's go. Yeah. Woo! Oh, this is so. West Virginia, 27, 15 ranked Virginia Tech 10. Oh, wow. See, on AAA, I had that as a West Virginia win, so that's looking good for me. Oh, this is so painful, seeing Drew Brees on the Notre Dame broadcast. I mean, I'm sure that he's mainly brought. I mean, at least I thought he was brought to NBC for what's it called? NFL Sunday Night Football. But I don't know why. I think it's stupid. He's doing Notre Dame. Virginia Tech 31, West Virginia 20. Yeah, I could see that initially, but I'm not really, even after the North Carolina win, I wasn't really sold on Virginia Tech. I felt like I felt like they were prematurely put in the poll. I felt like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, they did look good in their win against North Carolina, but I feel like they would have to have one more quality win to get into the poll. Maybe they would get some votes, but I don't think you'd stick them in like now. Maybe if they went 3-0 with the win against North Carolina and West Virginia, then I would say put him in. But I don't know who they played week 2. I'd have to look at that. Really, that'd be something, wouldn't it? Yeah, Virginia Tech played Middle Tennessee, so maybe. So yeah, right after the North Carolina win, I mean, yeah, consider it, but I feel like it was premature because obviously, because they're losing to an unranked team now. But the thing about that was West Virginia was a 3-point home favorite as the unranked team. But we're about to get kicked off here in South Bend. Purdue kicking off. Notre Dame will get the football first, so Purdue will receive the second half kickoff. So you like to see that. Chris Van Ekeren kicking off, and native of a town about 3 minutes over from me, Chesterton, Indiana, and we are underway from South Bend as the opening kickoff is into the end zone for a touchback, and here comes Jack Cohn and the Fighting Irish offense. I'm going to turn my Twitter notifications off because I know all the Purdue media. All right, so 1st and 10 for the Fighting Irish from their own 25-yard line. I'm going to turn my Twitter notifications off so I don't get anything spoiled for me because... All right, so Cohn is back to pass. Jalen Alexander up the middle! Yes, he sacked him! Let's go! Woo! Big first play for the Boilermaker defense. Yes! Jalen Alexander, number 36 in white from the linebacker position. And we have a false start on Notre Dame. Let's go! False start. Big Ten referees for this game. Second and 24 for Notre Dame on their own 11-yard line. And they give to for Kyron Williams. And he's out to the 17, so a gain of 6 for Notre Dame. So this will bring up 3rd down. Third down for Notre Dame. 3rd down and 18 for Notre Dame. Cohn is back to pass. And it's incomplete! Purdue forces a 3-and-out on Notre Dame's first offensive possession. So Notre Dame will bring the offense. After this week, West Virginia plays at Oklahoma, home against Texas Tech, at Baylor, bye week, at TCU, home against Iowa State, home against Oklahoma. See, I don't think they would. Okay, after week 4. But Notre Dame's punting, TJ Sheffield receiving the punt for Purdue. He catches it at the 40, and he's got a little bit of a return. He gets out to about the Notre Dame 48-yard line, and so Purdue will take over on offense for their first possession of the ball game from about midfield. maybe a couple of yards into Notre Dame territory. All right, so here's Jack Plummer. Okay. Oh my goodness. First pass is incomplete, tipped by Hamilton and out of bounds. So it's an incomplete pass. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Boilermakers. So 2nd and 10 from the Notre Dame 49-yard line. Plummer is under center. Looks like we got an audible. And it's a run play for King Daru, and he gets out to about the Notre Dame 45-yard line. So Purdue into Notre Dame territory. That's good for West Virginia. I picked them in AAA predictions. So it's 3rd and 6 for Purdue. From the Notre Dame 45-yard line. Plummer back to pass. Hits David Bell on a slant, and it's a first down for Purdue. And they're down to about the Notre Dame 36 or 37-yard line. And what's surprising is that Kyle Hamilton is not on David Bell. I assumed that because he's their best defensive back. Cincinnati's up on Indiana, according to Wisconsin fan. Here's David Bell on a tunnel screen. He's across the 35. So that was a good play there. Maybe a pickup about maybe 3 or 4 on the tunnel screen. So they're at the 33-yard line. 2nd and 7. The give to Daru, and he barely gets across the line of scrimmage. That may be a gain of a yard, maybe no gain. So it's 3rd and 6. Yeah, it was a gain of a yard. 3rd and 6 from the Notre Dame 32-yard line. It would be a 49-yard field goal. The swing pass to Daru. He makes a move, and they get the first down. Let's go. So on the swing pass to Daru, he makes a cutback, and Purdue gets a new set of downs. Plummer to pass. Oh. That was a bad throw. Second and 10 for Purdue from the 21-yard line of Notre Dame. He's back to pass. Tried to take a shot at Durham. It's incomplete. And it's 3rd down and 10. It's definitely field goal range for the Boilermakers. Yeah, that was a bad throw. 3rd down and 10 for Purdue. If I were them, I'd just go to the ground here and just get what you can get and then take your field goal. You need all the points you can get in this game. Bell is in the game. Plummer in an empty set. They go with the tunnel screen to Bell, and he gains about 4 yards. So it'll be 4th and about 6 for Purdue. And the field goal team will come onto the field.
He's a grad student, was a kicker at Stanford, the top kicker in the Southern Conference last year. Win down factor 34-yard attempt.
The field goal is good, and Purdue leads 3-0. That's big. That is big. Banners. Create a banner.
This year, we'll have that money goals. Use my credit card points to finally go on tour again.
Learn about 529 to save my son's education. Invest in black-owned companies.
Invest in green companies.
Buy a place closer to my
So
family.
Purdue gets a field goal. It's now 3-0.
Whatever your money goals, we know the smartest ways to make them happen. Discover and compare the smartest credit cards, mortgage lenders, and more. For all your money questions, turn to the nerds.
When it's game time, everyone's got a favorite number. Whichever number you go with, you'll get free delivery on
All right.
when you order.
So 3-0 Purdue, and we get to the commercial break.
Jersey Mike's, a soft, a bomb. With DirecTV Stream, I can get live TV and on demand together. Watch Serena Williams, Wonder Woman. Serena, Wonder Woman. Serena, Wonder Woman.
You cannot be serious. Get your TV together with the best of live and on demand. Introducing DirecTV Stream with no annual contract. This Saturday, while you watch the game, we're watching the grill. Order through the Jersey Mike's app for free Saturday delivery, unless you're going to miss seeing this. Introducing free Saturday delivery. Jersey Mike's, a sub above. Notre Dame football is brought to you by NerdWallet. Turn to the nerds. And by Jersey Mike's subs. Be a sub above. Known as the world's largest drum, built in 1921, 10 feet high, that's why I couldn't fit through the visitor's tunnel, 565 pounds. Every halftime since 1979, the Purdue drum has been in action.
All right, so Purdue kicking off once again as Notre Dame will go back on offense. Van Eekeren kicking.
The rules are the tunnel's too small, only football personnel there coming through halftime. So
And the kick is up and away as it will go through the back of the end zone, and that's another touchback.
this is a guy who in any game fits. George Karloff, this Drew told you about. Brian Kelly said, best pass rush the Irish will face all year. Jalen Graham, number 6, he may match up with Michael Baer today. That'll be interesting to watch against the Irish tight end. Jamari Brown's a transfer at Kentucky. He's starting. His Corey Trice, starting quarter, was injured this week.
So Notre Dame back on offense, taking over from their own 25-yard line. And this is a that's a freaking face mask. So the give to Williams gains about 5 and probably a face mask penalty on Cam Allen. Be an extra 15. Oh, it's on Jalen Graham, not Allen.
That's one thing Kyron Williams can do. He can make a miss in the hole. Jalen Graham, one of the better athletes on this Purdue defense.
So Notre Dame picks up their first down of the ball game, and they're now out to the 46-yard line. And Cone to the air, and it hits the receiver in the forearms, and it bounces out. It's an incomplete pass, and if that pass was complete, that may be a touchdown because that corner on the right side, I couldn't catch who it is, got beat inside on the slant. I think that was Jamari Brown, who's the transfer from Kentucky. Cone back to pass once again, and it's complete into Purdue territory to about the 49. Excuse me if you hear my dogs barking in the background. So 3rd and 4 from the Purdue 48-yard line. Cone is back to pass, and it's multiple guys there. Diedrich Mackey was in there. Cone was hit, but we have a flag down. It was either a fumble or an incomplete pass. All I know is Notre Dame did not get the first down, but there's a flag down. Let's see what it is. And if it is a fumble, it's recovered by Notre Dame for no gain. It was recovered. It's incomplete. All right, so the flag is a chop block on Notre Dame. What did he do?
He steps up. He's probably got linebacker responsibility. Goes and chops him. Not able to do that. 15 yards. That's tough now for Notre Dame. Last thing you want to do is be in 3rd and 20 situations against this defensive front. Expect a screen, maybe to the running back, receiver. See this inexperienced line of the pressure they have seen. Going out of the pocket, there was an incomplete. Big hit came from Jalen Alexander, who made the play earlier on the first drive. So after a first down by penalty, the Irish off the field, and we'll kick it away again. Again, you're in a 3rd and 20 situation. The last thing you want to do is leave your 3rd string left tackle one-on-one. That's really a situation in the game where you try to get as much yardage as you can so that you can try to pin Purdue back in their own territory. Ramblin kicking one more time to TJ Sheffield again. Fair catch, late signal after the 38-yard kick, and the Boilermakers will start their second drive at 25. 3-0 Purdue. They got the ball back when you come back.
All right, did they punt? Let's check.
We're champions because we play like underdogs. We will surprise you. You think our beer looks heavy? Then take a sip, and it's light and smooth. Who pioneered the forward pass? The Fighting Irish. Who created nitro beer? The Brewing Irish. Here's to a future with the wind at our backs. The Irish are coming, and everyone's invited.
Attention foodies, with this fusion of prime rib steak, melted provolone, and other magical melting stuff, Arby's is now officially a fusion restaurant. Chef Smooch, Arby's, we have the meats.
You didn't miss much, Wisconsin fan. Purdue got a field goal on their first possession, and Notre Dame got the ball back. They picked up, I think, one first down, and they got out to about the Purdue 48. Then there was an incomplete pass on 3rd and 4, also called a chop block, which made it 3rd and 19 after the penalty. And then on 3rd and 19, the pass was incomplete, and it looks like Purdue will be getting the ball back. Yep.
Who will take home the Riders? On NBC, Golf, and Peacock.
8 minutes left in the fourth, still 27-14 West Virginia. And first and goal, Virginia Tech. So the Boilermakers will take over from their own 25 after the punt. And this is a run play for King Daru. Oh, check that. That's Dylan Downing, the transfer from UNLV. And he gets about a 4-yard gain. Second and 6. It's another run play for what looks like a gain of about 2. That's good to hear, Wisconsin fan. You know, defense is supposed to be the strength of West Virginia's team. So it's good for them that they're starting to look better in this Virginia Tech game. So 3rd and 3 for Purdue from their own 32-yard line. Downing in motion. Plummer now in an empty set. Notre Dame bringing the pressure, and it's a pass complete to tight end Payne Durham. And it's about maybe a 5 or 6 yard gain, and it's a new set of downs for Purdue. Go, David! Go, David! All right. So a screen pass to David Bell. Oh, wow. 4th and goal. West Virginia forced a fumble, Wisconsin fan? Is that right? Wow. Wow, that's amazing. So is it still a 13-point lead for the Mountaineers? So 2nd and 5 for Purdue from about the 47. And it's a fumbled snap, but it's recovered by Purdue. So about a loss of a yard, maybe 2 or 3 yards. Lenny Brown's West Virginia's running back, right? If so, that's a pretty good game. But Plummer back to pass on 3rd and 7. Stepping up in the pocket, taking off, and only gains about maybe 4. So Purdue will punt for the first time this afternoon. So Purdue punting for the first time this afternoon. It's Jack Ansel. Man, if they didn't have the fumbled snap. It's a good punt by Ansel as Kyron Williams, who was on punt return for Notre Dame, he fair catches at about that's it. That's pretty good. Pretty good for Doge. Hey, you got no, never mind. I can check myself. Don't worry about it.
Listen, State Farm offers rates that fit any budget, even yours. Typical sneakerhead. Wow, just anyone know? Yeah.
Kentucky's up 28-16. Tennessee, how about the Volunteers? 56-0 over Tennessee Tech. Doing what Tennessee finally doing what they're supposed to do against bad teams. At the end of the third quarter, Indiana's up 1, 24-23. Michigan 63-10 over Illinois, or Northern Illinois, rather. Buffalo giving Coastal Carolina some fits. Oklahoma winning against Nebraska 23-16 with a minute to go, and Oklahoma has the ball. So it looks like the Sooners will take down the Huskers, and definitely a closer game than I thought it would be.
It's time to up your mental game, Colin. I brought in a specialist. Meet Alex from USA.
Hi, Colin.
How will she help?
Close your eyes and clear your mind of all financial worry. Interest rates,
Yeah.
retirement, savings.
Northern Illinois, who beat Virginia Tech by maybe, 3 or 5 points or something like that. They're losing to Michigan 63-10.
I'm pushing everything to the right.
I think we're done here.
Oh, but I'm just getting to the mobile app. US Bank. Look up there together.
Second place, 4 net yards for the Irish. First down and first couple of drives. Jack Cohen stays in. Like I said, we're asking one time we'll probably get the game through. When they're ready for the other quarterback that has a little bit more to his running game. We saw him come in the fourth series last week. I'm assuming it's
So Notre Dame back out on offense. They're taking over from their own 10-yard line. Jack Cohn still in the game, and there may be a chance he gets benched, but there goes my buddy. American Football Network is at the. Clemson plays Georgia Tech today. Maybe that's what you meant. But a 4-yard run for Notre Dame on first down brings up 2nd and 6 from the 14. It's another give to Williams, and Purdue is all over it. Jalen Graham from the linebacker position. Notre Dame tried to go with a little bit of like a sweep, if you will, from the shotgun. And Jalen Graham is all over it. And it's a loss of about maybe 4 or 3. Loss of 2, rather. It's now 3rd and 8, Notre Dame from their own 12. Going to the air. It is incomplete. No flags. So Notre Dame goes 3 and out for the second time today. The other time they punted, they picked up 1 first down and then punted. Let's go. So So that's not a good punt. So Purdue will take over in Notre Dame territory across the 45. And a flag is down a couple of seconds after the play. Let's see what the flag is. Boiler up, boiler back, go, boiler down.
Sideline warning. Notre Dame. They're first and a half. There's no yardage penalty.
Okay, so the penalty was a side. Letty Brown seems to have shoulder pain. That's not good for West Virginia. So the penalty on that punt was a sideline warning. There's no yardage on it. So nothing will change, and Purdue will take over from inside Notre Dame territory, inside the 45. So, Wisconsin fan, what are you thinking about the Notre Dame game next week in Chicago? I think you guys win that game, but when I did my predictions for AAA, I had you guys losing, and it's really only because I just couldn't see. I saw Wisconsin losing at least one game. They were a team I was really high on, and then I felt like they had to lose one game somewhere in funky neutral site games and stuff like that. I really thought y'all would have beat Penn State, but Penn State had a very good performance. Notre Dame in a close one, yeah, I could see that. That's what I had in my AAA predictions. I had Notre Dame winning against Wisconsin, and really because I really couldn't see Wisconsin undefeated. I saw them winning the West, maybe not at this point because Iowa's turned out to be really, really good, and thankfully my prediction about Iowa being really, really good is becoming true. Like when Purdue plays Iowa, I'll watch, but like if we lose, so be it. And it's kind of the same situation with Purdue playing Notre Dame. But anyway, we're back from commercial break. Purdue taking over from the Notre Dame 43. And Vic Tibb, Mike Vick in the comments section. Good to see you, buddy. Good luck to your Georgia Bulldogs this week against the Shamecock. But in the preseason, Wisconsin fan, that's not a bad thought because I felt like that could happen too. Second and 10. Pass play. Plummer finds Doru. Doru gets across the line of scrimmage, and it's about an 8-yard gain. Wow. Plummer was facing a lot of pressure and then turned nothing into something on that play. So 3rd down and 3. Turns out it was a 7-yard gain and not an 8-yard gain. Durham in motion. The handoff to Doru. It's about a gain of 2. He surely didn't get the first down. That's a solid playoff, Wisconsin. I think if Cincinnati goes undefeated, because if Cincinnati's a 1-loss team, they won't get in the playoff. But if they go undefeated, I think they do. And winning their conference championship, of course, which does count as undefeated. 4th and 1, Purdue going for it. Plummer under center, and Purdue calls a timeout. So it's 4th and 1 for the Boilermakers from the Notre Dame 34-yard line. And it's a jet sweep to Milton Wright, and he loses a yard. Notre Dame turns Purdue over on downs. Kyle Hamilton with the tackle and a big stop for Notre Dame. See, 28. See, that's the problem. Or 88. Nobody blocked Hamilton. 2 Purdue players were blocking the same guy. So Notre Dame takes over 1st and 10. Going back to pass, taking a shot, and it's complete in double coverage. Tyler Buckner into the game for Notre Dame, the freshman from San Diego. And he goes on a run play. And he gains 2 yards. Gain of 4.
Makes the stop in the bench area, and as he was trying to get himself off the field, he wasn't going to make it, and the Purdue training staff was pointing to just go down. 1, to make sure you're healthy. 2, to make sure they don't run a snap. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
When we talk about our best moments, they include humanity's first steps on the moon, alongside stories about the steps we're taking right now. At one of our country's greatest institutions, Purdue University, a family of students and professors persistently pursuing, relentlessly rethinking, the next game changers, difference makers, ceiling breakers, innovators, boilermakers. And we will never stop. We will keep going because discovery is in our DNA. Our greatest adventures are yet to come, and they include you and everything we will experience together when you take your next giant leap. Injured player walked off since he got injured when the clock was running. They restarted the clock, and the quarter comes to an end. So after one, it's Purdue 3, Notre Dame nothing. We'll be back at Notre Dame Stadium after these messages from your NBC station. Glad you with us on this Saturday as you're watching Notre Dame football. Presented by Notre.
I have amazing fans that can help amplify your voice. Like, premieres Monday and Tuesday on NBC.
The FanDuel Fantasy. You can make your dream team a reality again and again. All day long. And if you get your lineup just right, you can make wins and not wins without the season long dance. Make every small moment add up to one big moment with FanDuel Fantasy. New customers play free for $1 million. FanDuel, make every moment more.
In America, the future belongs to everyone. So we built the SUV of the future for everyone. Ford Escape. With second row sliding seats and an 8-inch touchscreen, it's built to make life easier. Because the SUV of the future isn't built for a few. It's built for America. Ford Escape. Drive one today. Come to your local Ford store for special lease and financing offers on the sleek Ford Escape. View more at buyfordnow.com.
So dark in here.
Jerry?
Jim, put on your dancing shoes. We're celebrating the new multiplier family of scratch offs from the New Jersey Lottery.
These cash prizes are dazzling.
Players are off to move when they multiply their winnings 20 times.
50 times more cash.
Even 100 times. But the good times multiply.
Play the new multiplier family with over 158 million in prizes.
50 times the cash.
Because anything can happen in Jersey.
All of this started when we discovered the benefits of local raw honey for our family.
And then we said, hey, you know what? This is a business right here.
We went out and started to sell it.
To help us get going, we got to chase the business complete banking. It's more for the bank account. It comes with quick accept, which lets us take card payments anytime, anywhere, and get same-day deposits at no extra cost. It's more than money. It's about building something for our family that will endure.
Chase for business. Make more of what's yours.
It's the Jets and Patriots Sunday on Sports Final.
Final coverage on the Saturday South Bend is brought to you by Geico. 55th anniversary of the 1966 Notre Dame championship team, perhaps the greatest team in Notre Dame history. 9-0-1, played the Michigan State game of the century, and one of the people who has, for many years, helped promote Notre Dame athletics, Roger Valmaseri. He started in that job as sports information director. He was being
2nd and 5.
in South Bend here today. Tyree the carry, good yards.
All right, so Williams is 23 and Tyree is 25. They're down in 2. Yes! Let's go! Got the stop on 3rd and 2. Oh, no. Wait, is that Cone? Yeah, they're going to go for it. Going for it on 4th and 3. Come on, D! on! Oh. Crap. Crap.
When you're driving a Lincoln, stress seems to evaporate into thin air, which leads us to wonder, where does it go? Does it get tangled up in knots? Or fall victim to gravity? Or maybe it winds up somewhere delivering you to trial. Perhaps you'll come up with your own theory of where the stress goes. Behind the wheel of a Lincoln is a mighty fine place to start. Bill Caesar's so crazy. White Sox. Here comes the dream about the crazy Pennsylvania. He also says some weird things about giraffes. We're not big pizza. We're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Jay from State Farm. What's good? Not now. Just your typical sneakerhead working here for the employee discount. But speaking of deals, our regular guys like me are getting the Patrick price. That can't be real, right?
Listen, State Farm offers rates that fit any budget, even yours, typical sneakerhead.
Wow. Just anyone know?
Yeah.
It's okay. A lot of football left. A lot of football left to play.
Specializing on great rates that fit any budget, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
I need to try it first.
Again, great call by Tommy Reese. Quick shift. Purdue's trying to find their matchups. You've got Kyron Williams right here. He can run out. He can break in. He sees the hole inside. He breaks in. Again, great job by Jack Cohn feeling the jumper and fitting it in there before he can get there. You call that just medium-
Brewers White Sox World Series? I would prefer not. I mean, there's not a lot of guys on this White Sox team that has a lot of playoff experience. I mean, Lance Lynn does. Abreu really doesn't. Because when he's been with the White Sox, they've been bottom of the AL Central. Lynn does. Keuchel does. But, I mean, that three-man rotation the Brewers have with Burns, Woodruff, and Peralta, I mean, golly, that is scary. And then like Williams and Hader out of the bullpen, I mean, golly. But this is a football game happening, and Purdue takes over from their own 25, and Dylan Downing on 1st and 10 gets a 6 or 7 yard run.
This game is always competitive. It always comes down to the wire. But expect the same thing today.
And Notre Dame, as you mentioned, for years playing Big Ten teams, this was a big one for Irish fans and the players. As a matter of fact,
Yep, it was a 7 yard run, 2nd and 3. Plummer under center. Downing in the backfield. Anthrop in motion. The give to Downing again. It's a gain of 2. It'll bring up 3rd and 1 for the Boilermakers.
so Michigan here to open the season 3 years back was the last time a Big Ten school was here.
between Big Ten opponents playing in Notre Dame Stadium. In the 92-year history of this stadium, you can see Big Ten back in South Bend. 2 runs get you third and 1 coming up. Purdue's brought in their 6th offensive lineman, kind of a blocking tight end, Musa. 93.
Oh my God. What the heck?
Obviously, in a short yard situation, you just want to cover up everybody on the offensive line, make the second level defenders make that tackle. Notre Dame's biggest defensive players took away low on Bosa and Hamilton coming through with big stops. You can see Kyron Williams checking the sun. As he looks into it for this punt. Not a good one that time around. Notre Dame will get away from the Jack Mansell tackle. The 42-yard line. So we talked about Notre Dame and such a good offensive line over the years. Tommy Craver just let go by the Lions. Back in the Dolphins. Easy looks. Thanks to the 49ers. They're all stars from last year in the NFL. And then you go through 2 left tackles and back-to-back weeks. So now starting a 3rd left tackle. It's part of the reason that the Irish are the bottom 10% of yards per carry and sacks allowed. That was nowhere near any of the conversation that you've had about Notre Dame football for the last 5 or 6 years. Players in this program that will be good. They are running under fire right now. But walking there as Chris Tyree runs the 47-yard line. Catherine.
Yeah, well, it's a much more positive vibe with the O-line right now on the sidelines here. Mike, earlier in the game, Notre Dame offense came off the field, and O-line coach Jeff Quinn had some choice words for his group. Brian Kelly came over, sat down, looked at the entire group, and said, "Do your job." But after that Kyron Williams touchdown, it seems to be much more calm down here, Mike.
All right, 3rd and 2 from the 50.
Number 36, helmet came off. Sophomore play.
Jalen comes out again. Speaking of this Notre Dame offensive line, they're just a different offensive line than they were last year. Not counter run anymore. It's a bit more on the perimeter, athletic guys.
God dang it. Got it by a yard.
Tyree gets the first down for 47. So really just a philosophical change. And to be quite honest, I don't think they've quite found that identity yet in the run game. The Tom Rockers in the game, obviously we've seen some real ability to get on the perimeter, RPOs, read option game. But with Jack Cummins in the game, what's it going to be?
Oh, incomplete.
So Karlaftis will line up left to line up right. Here he is on the right side against Josh Lugg. And just watch this pass rush move. Just knocking the hand down. It looks simple, but he's a guy that is big and strong as he is. You think power, he's got great pass rush moves, counter moves, ways to get to the quarterback. There's just not a lot of guys like that. Second down.
Good open field tackle. Come on, defense.
Doesn't have the sack this season, but you know what he is doing? He is being disruptive. He is pushing the pocket. Watch here. He doesn't get the sack, but he obviously changes the result of the play by making the quarterback now have to scramble, get the ball out before he wants to, and really creating opportunities for others on that defense. Tommy Reese said, "Hey, we put up this picture. The offensive coordinator said on Sunday for everybody to look at. So last time we mentioned his name, we're going to spend the rest of the week trying to."
Come on.
He's been on the right side. His third down. He's now on the left side, right here. Against the first-time starter, who protects well.
Yes. Jamari Brown, the transfer from Kentucky, on the coverage. Come on.
screen. Jalen Graham, Michael Mayer. Let's look at that matchup. When they go man-to-man, they want Jalen Graham covering tight end Michael Mayer today.
Incomplete. Oh, it's pass interference. God dang it.
Prior to the pass being held, holding defense number 6.
Holding.
10-yard penalty from the previous spot includes automatic first down.
I was going to make that catch anyways.
Jalen Graham was in great position. He was right on his pass. There's no need to grab him. Just put yourself in a position where you see the ball thrown, you can jump in front and knock it down. 32, here's Miller taking a shot for Austin. Battling on the sideline.
No!
We're pushing, and it's going to be against the Boilermakers.
What?
It's a number of times we've seen it in the first 3 games. Austin drawing flags. So he gets aggressive here. Goes cover 0. Again, corner, you're in good position.
Pass interference. Defense number 7. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot.
That's crap.
Automatic first down.
And that's different with this Purdue defense this year. That's the way Jeff Brom wants his defense to play. From the moment last season ended, Jeff Brom clean house on the defensive side. He knew exactly the scheme that he wanted to run. He wanted to be aggressive. He wanted to put pressure on the quarterback. He wanted to push and pressure the quarterback and not give them easy completions, really make them earn it. So he went out and found defensive coordinators, Ryan Lambert.
There's got to be a holding in there somewhere.
Corners, press coverage. We're not giving up easy completions. More pressure, and we've seen that thus far this game. And there is Lambert, who was calling the defensive marshal the last couple of years. He was the head coach in Charlotte for 8 years before that. One of the 3 co-defensive coordinators. 7-yard run by Tyree. Irish at the 11. Same play. Tyree into the boundary, only a yard there. Jalen Alexander joins Dedrick Mackey for the tackle with 3rd down coming up. Again, we're going to go to Tyler Buckner in the game. Trying to catch Purdue out of position. They're trying to substitute. 30 brings the second tight end.
Just force a field goal. Force a field goal. Force a field goal, please.
Part of getting Buckner used to all this is being able to handle things at the line of scrimmage as he's easing into the start of his collegiate career. That's one thing both Brian Kelly and Tom Brady said is they're not trying to rush him along. They're not trying to give him more than he can handle at this point. They want him to be able to play fast, play confident. Certainly, we see this kid's upside and his ability to throw the ball, even though a lot of that's happened outside the pocket thus far, both with the runs, the RPOs, the read option game. What I'm looking to see today is, are they going to call some pocket passes with him? Because if I Purdue's defense, all I've seen from Tyler Buckner thus far is him make plays outside the pocket. I haven't seen him make a play from the pocket yet. So when you think about these defensive ends and just the discipline of, hey guys, keep this guy in the pocket, don't allow him outside the pocket, and let's see if he can beat us from there. You see what they did last week. So much of Buckner's running, although he didn't look very passes. Complete them. And so the Notre Dame fan will say, hey, when are you going to throw? We've heard this kid get thrown, and we've watched him. He's got a great arm and a quick release. When is he going to throw? It's coming. It's coming. And we may see some today. Who knows? I think at some point, they're going to have to show that he's capable of getting the ball down the field. And they want to make sure he's ready to do it, especially in a spot like this.
Quarterback run.
After 10, 33 points at quarterback, he's going to throw end zone for Austin, incomplete coverage by Mackey. Now 4th down, Jonathan Gore in the field goal unit will come on for Notre Dame.
All right, so Notre Dame kicks a field goal.
At Florida State, the big one last week against Toledo from 48. It's his shortest attempt of the season. And for 28 yards for basic William Henry. In recognition of a partnership 200 years in the making, Guinness, a proud partner of Notre Dame alumni fans, has teamed up with Joe Montana to remind fans everywhere that good things are in our ways.
Guinness and Notre Dame. It's a partnership 200 years in the making. But it's not just because we're Irish. It's bigger than that. We're champions because we play like underdogs. We will surprise you. You think our beer looks heavy? But take a sip, and it's light and smooth. Who pioneered the forward pass? The Fighting Irish. Who created nitro beer? The Brewing Irish. Here's to a future with the wind at our backs. The Irish are coming, and everyone's invited.
When it's game time, everyone's got a favorite number. Whichever number you go with, you'll get free delivery on Saturdays when you order with Jersey Mike's app. Jersey Mike's, a sub, a bottle.
Tell someone you're a financial advisor, and they think you only work with money. But the most important part of my job is working with people, giving advice. But more importantly, I know my clients. I know what they're concerned about and what they're looking forward to. I give them personalized financial advice they can count on to help make it through today's challenges while staying focused on tomorrow's goals. Ameriprise Financial.
Tasha, did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance and a whole lot more? So what are you waiting for? Hip Hop Group Tag Team to help you plan dessert.
Rocky Road, chocolate peanut butter cookie dough. Scoop, there it is. Scoop, there it is.
Geico, switch today and see all the ways you could save.
This Saturday, while you watch the game, we're watching the grill. Order through the Jersey Mike's app for free Saturday delivery, unless you're going to miss seeing this. Introducing
Is Notre Dame still independent?
a sub,
Yes.
Race of the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs. It's in Bristol, so you know what happens fast. 7:30 Eastern Time tonight on NBC. That's it. Mike Tirico, Drew Brees, Catherine Tappan with you here in South Bend. Actually, the game is just a gorgeous day for this. Notre Dame and Purdue. South kickoff there. That's handled. But back on it for the Boilermakers is Marcellus Moore, but he cannot get back to the 20-yard line. Let's get back to the Purdue quarterback in his day so far. Jeff Bonner sets us up nicely for Jack Plummer. Get the ball out of his hands quickly. First third down of the game. First length to David Bell. Screen throws. It doesn't matter how you're blocking up front if you're getting the ball out of your hands this quick. Watch this. They let a Mike linebacker run free right up the gut. He's able to get it out to David Bell. This has been a good, efficient passing game early on for Purdue, allowing them to just slowly move the ball down the field. They're going to drive here to put themselves in scoring position. Worst field position of the day for Purdue. Protect it and get it out complete. As the game included and brought in by King Gomer. Drew White, captain and linebacker for the Irish, third year as a starter. The races that one. Good success on that first drive, 10 plays, sustaining it, but since then, Marcus Freeman's defense has been able to keep the Boilermakers in check. Taking over those last three drives. And that last time around, but that's Milton White. Big motion, it's a backwards pass.
Oh! God. God dang it.
Defense here, the motion Milton White. They're throwing, so it's a backwards pass. David Bell stopped. goes deep. Conlon to sleep this, but stays deep. One of those things where there's no right. Hey, next option is to run, but the defender is on him right away. Looking for a situation right now. 3rd and 14. Foskey off the edge. Triple pressure. Hits the quarterback corner. And the Irish defense with a couple of excellent back-to-back series. You can tell the Purdue defense is getting some confidence right now. A couple good drives in a row. Here's Isaiah Foskey, one of their best pass rushers. Gets on Jack Plummer quickly, not even able to get to the running back underneath. This crowd's starting to get amped up. Eli's starting to get amped up. Foskey's been a difference maker for this Notre Dame defense. And sacks. He's got a long reach in there, too, on special teams.
They're gonna bring the house.
Good decision by the special teams coach Brian Foley. Let's heat up the Aussie. Jack Anson, who's never punted in front of a crowd like this. The Irish will be in good field position yet again. For Purdue, defense coming on the field. You know this guy, Roosevelt Coleman, as teammate. You're familiar with some of their defensive ends, Sean Phillips, other teammate. Not Anthony Spencer, right? Yeah, okay. That's after. He hit me, but he said that they were making him to right. Super Bowl champion. Cliff Averill had some success with Detroit and Seattle. Ryan Kerrigan has been such a good player over the years in the NFC with Washington, now on Philadelphia's roster. And they continue with that tradition with not just Karlaftis, who we've talked about. We also saw DeMarcus Mitchell. 5 and 15, you make plays off the edge.
Come on, D. Oh my gosh.
This is what Jack Cohn does extremely well. 1, 2, 3 throw. These rhythm throws. That's about a 35-yard throw almost out route to the field, but he delivers it accurately. Again, that's working to his strengths right now. Great for a play caller. 2nd and 1. Just handed. First one picked up by Williams. Inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Notre Dame seems to be having some success with this up-tempo offense now. They're not handling. They're looking the sideline. They're getting a play. Quick substitutions. Seems to be unsettling for Purdue's defense right now. Kevin Austin alone at the top of the screen.
There you go. Oh my gosh.
A lot of times, that's what you want to do if you feel like you're a little stagnant on offense and you haven't had that success. Speed things up. Let's get the tempo going. It puts everybody in that mindset of tempo, of finding the rhythm.
Got 2. Not bad.
You quit thinking so much and you just react to what's right in front of you. And also, it can unsettle the defense and wear them down. Set out the screen. Swing it. It's in Tyree. And he'll get to the 20.
All right, another 3rd down.
So far, keeping the defensive solid in check. Yes, in most cases, they've been
And they just got a fucking touchdown. Great.
with additional alignment. In that case, you're getting the ball out so fast. And even if he beats the offensive tackle right away, if you're in the bubble screen, it's basically an extension of the line. His presence
Oh, I feel cool.
line, it's at everybody's attention. Quick movement here by the Irish.
Full start. Offense. Number 52. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
And part of calling the game plan to help when you have a big pass rushers on, the offensive coordinator quick and get it out of their hands.
Oh, that's the other field goal.
You run the ball, you're bringing it home. You're getting the ball out of your hands quickly to frustrate him. And then the other times you're doubling him. Sending another offensive lineman out there, you're chipping him. You just let him know it's going to be a long day. They're trying to get a timeout, and they do here. It's 3rd and 8.
There's 2nd and a half.
So the Boilermakers down to 1 timeout if they get the ball back. When we talk about the defensive end tradition at Purdue, they also have a great tradition of quarterbacks. Rare group, the schools who have produced multiple Super Bowl winning quarterbacks. Just saw Joe Montana, or Joe Theismann on the field, beat Joe Montana. Elway and Plunkett from Stanford, McMahon and Young from BYU. And then the schools have given us three. Star name is unstable with Bama and Purdue. Glenn Dawson, Bob Greasy, and you. Speaking of those quarterbacks, we checked in with one of them this week.
Hey, Drew. Congratulations on a great career. Now you're going into something that you can handle. It's going from the playing field to the broadcast booth. And let me tell you, it's a breeze.
Advice from the great Bob Greasy. Absolutely. Well, I know Lynn Dawson, Bob Greasy, they both had great transitions to the booth. I used to love watching them call games. So I guess I'm just following in their footsteps. Pressure's on you, right? That's right. That's right. Third and 8. Timeout. We got 6 up at the line there. How many are coming? Here we go. Michael Mayer, Jalen Graham. It's going to be a matchup to be. Fighting Irish right. And the throw to Austin is incomplete. Speak for a second. Cone let it go, and Jonathan Gore is going to come back out for about a 45-yard field goal attempt. One-on-one matchup there with Kevin Austin. He does a nice job slipping inside. Mayer one-on-one with Jalen Graham. That's a good battle right there. We're going to see a lot more of that today. 5th time, Cone's trying to get it to Austin. No completion. Jonathan Gore for 45 on the left half.
Oh, he hooked it!
Purdue's got it back with one timeout. Good field position. Late second quarter.
Regina approaches the all-electric Cadillac Lyric. It's a sunny day.
No, a stormy day.
We see a close-up of the grill.
An overhead shot.
She drives hands-free along the coast.
Look at Palm Springs. Cadillac is going electric. If you want to be bold, you have to go off script.
Reserve your Lyric today.
I just got my cashback match. Is this for real? Yeah, we match all the cashback new card members earn at the end of their first year automatically. Whoa, I got my money. So you can pay yourself, isn't it? Let go.
Get a dollar-for-dollar match at the end of your first year, only from Discover.
Attention foodies. With this fusion of prime rib steak, melted provolone, and other magical melting stuff, Arby's is now officially a fusion restaurant. Chef Smooch, Arby's, we have the meat.
My science can predict the destiny of mankind.
His calculations are correct. The Empire is...
Oh, yes. Since he's up 38-24. Oh my gosh!
It takes more power to build than to burn. And I go to bed.
Progressive Defense, at home with Baker Mayfield.
I'm happy she's renovating her kitchen, but if I have to hear about subway tile one more time,
I know, right? She acts like she's the first person to ever put it in her home.
hello, 1904.
Cute. Oh, there she goes. Driving in a car, but couldn't donate to my walkathon.
She's a good egg, though.
You know what she is? She is. Did you hear she's pulling her kids out of tennis?
Stop it again.
Thursday night football is on NFL Network. We're here for a primetime showdown in the Lone Star State. Three starts here. Thursday night football. Thursday at 8 only on NFL Network.
So yesterday, a team came in and took a picture. The day before game, that happens, but not always. Dartmouth not playing here, but playing at Valparaiso. Buddy Teagans brought his team in here. They landed in South Bend before they got on the bus to go to Valparaiso, Indiana. And said, hey, you know what? Let's stop as a surprise to the players and check out Notre Dame Stadium and get a picture. Dartmouth leading 14-8 as they start the third quarter.
There you go. That's a. What happened to these plays?
First down on a good start to the drive, much needed from David Bell. I just point out for a second? The Ivy League didn't play last year, so those players had not played in 2 years. So those guys were so jacked to get back on the football field. And I had a great chance to visit with a whole bunch of them before the game. And Dortmund's wide receiver coach, David Shula. Oh, wow. Former NFL head coach with Cincinnati. Of course, it was great to visit with the other thrill for those guys. They'll got on one side of the first down. Second and 1, Kurt Heinrich is there for another tackle for loss for the Irish. Loss of a yard. As the graduate student from Pittsburgh forces third down. Will Myron, Mosa sets this up by going inside, forcing the running back inside to Kurt Heinrich. Notre Dame is stiffening up here with their defensive front. Early in the game was 3 and 4 yards to top of Purdue's offense. Lately it's been tackles for loss or no gains. Boilermakers just 21 yards total on their last 4 drops. We match up on top. Swinging out underneath. And the stop by J.D. Bertrand denies Dylan Downing a first down. As a quarterback, you've got a slant out of here by David Bell. And then wide route by the back. It's man coverage. You throw it to the back. That's probably not your best matchup. You find a way to fit it in there across the sticks to David Bell. Or go to the other side of the field to Payne Durham in man coverage. Last 2 kicks have not been very good for Ansel. So bring in Propsy, freshman from Saline, Michigan. Somewhere with Ann Arbor with the light and a beauty. Ball go all the way down to about the 12-yard line.
Good punt. Good punt.
Against UConn, they bring him in, and he comes up with a beauty. Purdue needs something. Their offense has been stifled by the Irish, who have the lead with 3 minutes left in the second.
It's a wish list on wheels. A choice that requires no explanation. It's where safe and daring seamlessly intersect. It's understated, yet over-delivers. It's truly a Mercedes-Benz of sports sedans. Lease the 2021 C300 sedan for just $449 a month at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer.
With DirecTV Stream, I can get live TV and on demand together. Watch Serena Williams, Wonder Woman. Serena, Wonder Woman. Serena, Wonder Woman.
Now be serious.
Get your TV together with the best of live and on demand. Introducing DirecTV Stream. No annual contract. I need to try it first. Little Caesar's some crazy calzone. Julian pepperoni. It's so tasty. I like the white sauce. Here comes the bite. Here comes the... The dream about the crazy calzone.
He also says some weird things about the crabs.
We're not big pizza. We have Little Caesars, the new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza. If we build this, all the players and fans will magically appear. I call it the Field of Fame. Of course, I'll have to tear down the garage, fill in the pool, and lose the trees. So can I get a loan?
So as your friend, I love it, but as your banker, not so much.
Let me talk to the friend.
You can always invest in a college fund.
No, my kids aren't going to college. They're going to work at the stadium.
Our kids are going to college. Football's back. And so are the fans.
My wife wants to build a college.
Jack Collinsworth going to join us here for obviously as well. State Farm halftime. Tim Brown is here, Irish legend. The battle in Bloomington has just ended, and welcome to those of you who watch Cincinnati come back and beat the Hoosiers 38-24. And maybe the play of the year. I think to talk about what happened in the Oklahoma-Nebraska 50 years after the game of the century. Tight game played today in North. It's all coming up on the State Farm halftime. Cincinnati, the next opponent for the Irish, they won that game, so the Bearcats likely to come in here as a top 10 team. The Irish undefeated, leading Purdue. Slow start. Notre Dame has picked it up. And a throw from Butler is incomplete. As Tyler, the second quarterback, got in there for the Irish. And Kevin Austin could not bring it in the sixth time. Austin's been targeted with no receptions.
Tyler Buckner's key in the slot defender here. If he commits to the run, he's going to go ahead and kick out here to the bubble. That's exactly what happened. It's just one of those ones you got to complete. You got a blocker out front. Part of the RPO game is making those pass plays an extension of the run game.
And mostly Cone, a little bit up Buckner. He's running away.
Let's go!
Lost a yard that time as Marvin Grant looking safety for the Boilermakers on the stop.
Again, based on what we've seen Tyler Buckner do when he's in the game, the Purdue edge defenders just need to keep him in the pocket. Just don't let him get outside the pocket. That's where all of his production takes place. They were able to keep him inside the pocket there on the design run. Nice stop for the Boilermaker defense.
And back up Buckner taking most of this series, and now will be backed up a little bit more.
3rd and 11. Ball start. Offense. Number 79. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
3rd and 11. They were going to play man coverage. It looked like it was going to be a 5 or 6 man pressure.
You now go back to 3rd and 16. Let's see if they go to zone, something a little more conservative, just keep it in front of you. No sense in playing man coverage and taking a chance on just a one-on-one matchup.
The flag on top, Baker making his
3rd and 16. Get him! Oh my gosh.
That's what they put Karlaftis here. They put him over the right guard. They must like that matchup. Good job spinning inside. Got his hands on him. Purdue had an extra defender inside, just were able to make the tackle.
Let's go.
If he gets that sack, it will be his first of the season.
He's not beating you on the edge or using a spin move. He is just going to push you back into the lap of the quarterback. He's lining up all over the place. He was right in there.
It's a sack. Half a sack.
He's such a versatile player. He can get you with power, he can get you with speed.
Jesus. Offense 23. Yeah, there's no 23 on defense. God dang it.
Really nice job of getting that ball up and down. You got a defender underneath you to get it over, but you have to get there before the safety over the top can make the play.
Incomplete on 1st and 10.
Because his helmet was knocked off. It'll be 2nd down, minute 14 left. Irish have 2 timeouts.
Here we are, 1:14. Notre Dame has 2 timeouts. You've got plenty of time here. 2nd and 10. Find another completion. You can run it.
Cone, nothing there. Looks for space. He's going to bust it open. He overshot.
Overthrown.
Kevin Austin got past David Mackey in the corner. Just couldn't get it.
They max protect. It's a double move. It's an out and up. This is one of those plays where you got to hit. You have to find a way. You throw it to one of your best receivers. A big receiver on a smaller corner. Just give him a chance. Even if you underthrow him, give him a chance to jump up and make a play. He'll either catch it or get a PI in that case.
Come on.
Tough to miss out on those opportunities.
Irish now face a 3rd and 10, and Cone steps up, strokes it.
Oh my gosh.
So the Irish off on a couple of opportunities with open receivers, and they'll punch it away with a minute 2 to go.
Really nice protection up front by the Notre Dame offensive line. 3-man rush by Purdue. Gives Jack Cohen a chance to step up. Again, that's just a throw. It's a throw you got to make. You probably locate it a little bit better, but as a receiver, 3rd down, you need to come down with that.
Tyler Reese knows it.
flawless execution at that point. Jay Bramlett to hit. This point to TJ Sheffield.
Oh, Jesus.
Longest of the season. It is 47 yards. Sheffield will be brought down inside the 20-yard line. What else? Another tackle by J.D. Bertrand. Been a lot of those so far this year.
Train the mind. Ones you put on yourself.
He's complete. 51 seconds. One timeout. Boilermakers haven't done much. They're back up. What do you do? I think this is actually a good situation for Purdue. You get a chance to speed up the game here now. You get some tempo with the 2-minute drive, 51 seconds. You have one timeout. Still think you get the ball out of your hands.
Payne Durham.
You got a fresh defensive line.
Let's go. On the ball. On the ball. On the ball. Come on. Come on. Let's go. There you go. Stop the clock. First down. Yeah.
Boilermakers get the ball to start the second half. Try to add something before the break. We get field goal range. Foskey under pressure. But flush out of the pocket as the second level of rush game from Howard Cross for Notre Dame. And a good move by Clark here with it. So again, you're going to need a chunk here, Mike. Jackhammer has time. You're still in a position where you can throw a check down. Soft zone defense. You're still thinking, let's get yards here. 18 seconds left. They will throw it to
Oh, go. Ooh. Timeout.
So here you are, 11 seconds. You're going to need a chunk. But then the clock will stop on the first down. And you'll have a chance to run up and spike it. Hopefully it gets you enough for field goal range. If it doesn't, you're now thinking about a Hail Mary type situation. And you mentioned get a chunk, and there have been a lot of big plays. 4 plays over 60 yards for Marcus Freeman and the Notre Dame defense so far. The longest play by Purdue this first half is 11 yards. So this defense has done a much better job. We talked to Marcus yesterday. It was really about simplifying, communicate. And let's not say this is a work in progress we're figuring out. We need results today. What have you seen so far? I think they've done a really nice job, especially up front, just controlling the line of scrimmage. It really starts there. I think from a play calling perspective, as I watch Purdue's offense,
All right.
a lot of it's just been the short pass, quick passing game. I think they recognize that.
Third down and 2. I mean, try and get something in the upper third. Get up and spike the ball. They get it. Clock stopped.
This means foul play of the half as he escapes out of the pocket. They'll try to launch it deep downfield, hope something good happens. It's incomplete, and there are there's a flag over here by the quarterback. No flag downfield, but a defensive flag here on Notre Dame at the end of the play would give Purdue the ball around the 37-yard line.
Result of the play is an incomplete pass, and the half is over. After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, defense, number 57. That 15-yard penalty, they assessed to start the second half. It's the end of the first half.
And that would be assessed on the kickoff because Purdue gets the ball, so they'll get good field position. Take ball foul, not during the play, so there's no extended.
All right, so Purdue is down 10-3 at halftime. Not bad. I mean, there's a lot of things that, can get better. But I feel like in terms of, the score and the fact that you're down by 7, nonetheless, you get the second half kickoff I think you're in a good spot. Um, the offense, recently in these past couple drives, I mean, not just the past couple drives, I mean, ever since the first drive, Notre Dame's defense has gotten on a roll, okay, and Purdue's offense has been underperforming. But, and they just had an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, so Purdue will get some solid field position starting the third quarter. So, yeah.
Small decisions make a world of difference. IKEA.
Get more to your
All right.
back in the world. And today we learn about a student who has drawn
Back from the halftime.
en route to an extraordinary scientific breakthrough.
Hope to hear.
Right, here we go. Purdue getting the opening kickoff of the second half. Go, Marcellus. Go, Marcellus.
Like Brian Kelly just told me, this game is on our guys right now. We have to play with energy. We have to play with intensity, and we've got to maintain that for 4 quarters. We had some missed opportunities on offense. He was satisfied with the defense. As for Jeff Brom, he said he's not happy with his offense right now. They need to run the ball, get more plays. He said we're not moving the ball well. He likes the defensive approach of being more aggressive, but the offense has got to help out, Mike.
So get more aggressive on offense, too. Wide receiver screen right here. Look at how soft that coverage is on this side. Go! Good. Good. No, 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 no. What are you doing? TV! Oh my gosh, no. Oh my gosh. This freaking TV. Good golly. NBC. Stop! Oh my gosh! No. Stop with this. Oh my gosh.
Creating some mismatches on
Go Anthrop! Yeah! And then the freaking TV goes out again. Stop. Jeez. Oh my gosh.
the defense right here. Watch Jackson Anthrop just trying to
I gotta end stream and go upstairs. Wait.
Purdue's gonna have to make their hay.
Yep, I gotta end stream. Thank you guys.